Welcome back. In sports news, President of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria says the federation has achieved success in its fight against drug cheats. Mr. Oba, a guest in our program, Channel Sports Sunday, says the federation has sanctioned 2 of its athletes that recently tested positive to banned substances at last year's African Games in Congo-Brazzaville to serve as deterrent to other athletes who intend to cheat at the Olympic Games in Rio.
With over 180 million, 2 cases, I mean, that is commendable. Kenya is 34 cases in 1 year, 34. Do you understand? So we have, as a federation, we have fought doping to a level where we don't compromise. We don't hide any athletes, we expose you. In those 2 events, the second people are also Nigerians. So the better to stay with Nigeria. But that is where we are. I'm not worried about that. I think it's negligible, and I'm happy that we've been able to place the sanctions and as a deterrent to other athletes who would attempt to cheat. We don't support cheat. As a matter of fact, we are promoting what they call the Clean Athlete Initiative. And we have also said that we don't want to win at all costs. Because why you are not seeing us winning gold? Because we don't want to support cheating. If we cheat, we will win like many people, but we don't want to do that.
Nigeria's men's team has been drawn in Group F alongside India, Slovakia, Vietnam, Switzerland and Turkey in the 2016 ITTF World Team Championships holding in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. India is highest rated team in the group, followed by Slovakia, while Nigeria is the 3rd rated team in Group F. Just like their male counterparts, the Nigeria women's team also face a Herculean task as they've been pitched against India in Group G alongside Croatia, Puerto Rico, Colombia and Portugal. The battle for promotion to the elite division for Nigeria will begin on February 28th as the matches will be played in round-robin format with the 2 top teams progressing to the knockout stage. Manchester United captain Wayne Rooney today scored his first goal at Liverpool since 2005 to help the Red Devils move back up 4 points, 2 points within 2 points of the English Premier League top 4. And Liverpool had more chances in the thrilling game, with Emre Can's shot being superbly tipped away by David De Gea, but they were made to pay when Rooney rifled in from 6 yards after Moran Fellaini's header hit the bar. The visitors, who were 5th, had not managed a single shot on target until the England captain's winner. Arsenal are back to the top of the Premier League thanks to a point from a goalless draw at Stoke. Away from sports news, despite international sanctions lifted on Iran by the IAEA over its compliance with the nuclear deal, the United States has imposed new sanctions on the country. The new sanctions prevent 11 entities and individuals linked to the missile program from using the U.S. banking system. The U.S. said the sanctions were triggered by Iran conducting a precision-guided ballistic missile test capable of delivering a nuclear warhead last October, violating United Nations ban. Nuclear sanctions against Iran have been in place since 2006, as well as other sanctions that have been in existence. The economic sanctions lifted this weekend were imposed progressively by the US, EU and UN in response to Iran's nuclear program. All 28 people were said to have been killed during an attack on a popular hotel in Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, on Friday night. Security forces have now retaken the hotel following the attack. The Ouagadougou assault, claimed by Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, marked an expansion of operations for Islamist militants who are stepping up their activities, echoing the growth of Islamic State in the Middle East. And the main news again. Nigeria has ascended the global stage again as President Muhammadu Buhari has joined other world leaders at the Energy Summit at the United Arab Emirates. Benin Republic has joined countries with independent power production as Genesis Energy launched its first gas-fired power plant in the country. The NCAA has warned airlines on arbitrary fare increases, threatening to penalize culprits. And the U.S. has slammed Iran with fresh economic sanctions. And just before we go, the Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on National Assembly matters, Senator Ita Enang, is confirming to Channels Television that President Muhammadu Buhari has sent a communication to the National Assembly as regards the 2016 budget. Speaking on the telephone to Channels Television, Senator Enang said the contents of the letter would be read at the resumption of plenary on Tuesday by the Senate President, Bukola Saraki, and Speaker of the House of Representatives. It is presumed that the letter may address the controversy which has plagued the 2016 budget. Senate President Bukola Saraki had accused the Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly matters, Senator Ita Enang, of circulating a budget different from the document presented by President Buhari on December 22nd, 2015. Again, the Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly matters, Senator Ita Enang, is confirming to Channels Television that the President has sent a communication to the National Assembly as regards the 2016 budget. The contents of the letter will be read at the resumption of plenary on Tuesday by the Senate President and Speaker of the House of Representatives. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.